Okay, so we're back since I think this is gonna be a daily thing now since I have a routine. And you know what? I think this is gonna be a kind of like an update. I am on page 200 in Ego and Archetype. I've read a couple of, I think I got to like 30 pages or so because the last time I left at 170 pages. So yeah, it was 30 pages. I was like, yeah, I'll just have to get it to 200 pages, and yeah, here it is. And I put a password so you could, so it's like cool. And for the love of God, I cannot read for the whole day. I just realized that. I mean, it's not really that bad, but if I didn't have a choice, because I have to do like what do you call it? Like I'm 69% in the book, so that's like 30% more. So yeah. Anyway, Kindle is so cute. I look at it and I just love the fucking screen. And this is 6th gen, so the screen is like, you can see that it's not. See, like it's not leveled with the it. So it looks like a picture frame, literal picture frame. So and I've been kind of feeling sad again. When I can talk about it like this, that means that it's almost like nothing. It's not, because if I don't make any videos for a couple of days, that means something happened. It could be a breakdown, and breakdowns are really bad since they just linger all throughout the day, and it gets worse. No, it doesn't get worse at night. It's also at night. It's pretty much just for the whole day, and you know crying will be always there, and you just feel miserable. That's like the alienation part of it, or it's just the grief striking back again. So yeah, and now I just feel sad, because I had this routine, and like uh, tomorrow I wake up again around the same time, and I kind of feel bad for my parents because I don't know, man. I just feel like they're getting old, and I know this is all a valid feeling where it's like I just want to wake up in the morning and expect and like go to the dining room, and there's already breakfast there. I wake up around 9, so that's pretty late, because it's like if I wake up earlier, it's like there's nothing else to do. I just play Dota, and I kind of hate playing it because it's like soul sucking, but it's also really fun. It's like I'm kind of getting uh a, like just like how I felt with League back then. I am getting better, and I got the grasp of everything. I'm not a newbie anymore. I'm 400 match, for God's sake. So yeah, but I'm still on Guardian. That's like bronze in League. And yeah, so what else? That's what I feel. It's like maybe I should step up and do stuff, but they're still there. It's not really natural to me. Like it's not my time yet to do. So I just let them do that. It's not like they're helpless. It's not like they're bedridden or something. I just feel bad for them. When I hear them uh, complaining about a pain in their body, or like they don't feel well, all of a sudden, I mean, they are kind of vocal, unless for my mom, I guess. I think she kind of denies with of what she feels if she gets scared, that is. But pretty much she is pretty vocal of what ailment that she is she feeling of the moment, because I always ask, because I don't want them dying on all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And Yeah, let's do a question. Sure. I think I already got my point. Okay, let's see what question would we get today. Fuck that. Holy shit, man. There's like these notifications. I can't see shit. When I click X, it just. Uh, okay, here we go. Let's see. So, some of these questions are kind of economics. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really philosophical. Okay, I've seen it. Are people engaging in self destructive behavior getting what they really want? I don't get the question. I think I should move to another website because these questions are so fucking dumb, you know? Okay, let's just change it. I mean, I'm gonna answer that question in another time, but it doesn't really fucking sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense because are people that are engaging in this self-destructive behavior getting what they really want? So, for one person to be put in a situation when they go into a self-destruct, it means that they have been rejected, and it is a way for them to isolate and alienate themselves. That is the the aftermath of something that happened. You're not gonna go into a self-destructive behavior just because it's fun or you want something. It is it is the aftermath. It's not something that you know that you do in order to manipulate someone to getting what you want. I don't know. That's not it. Okay. What is something that your parents punish you for for that you still think was unfair? So okay. This is a really personal question, and I think let's answer it in a way that it's me. So, in my childhood, I was beaten, and it wasn't really a domestic abuse, and I am not in any way uh, proving or at least suggesting that I have Stockholm syndrome, since I guess it is pretty much normalized in the Philippines, especially in my generation. I am Gen Z, and my parents are boomers. I'm not sure, but they're definitely not millennials. They're born in the 1970s, and pretty much like my the people my age, like my cousin, my neighbors that are my age, they got spanked as a kid, and I think that's one of the main punishments that I think that was unfair because I could reason I was a child, and it's just a projection that my father was somehow projecting onto me, and I accept that, and in return that kind of accumulated in my unconscious realm in the self. It kind of made me very aggressive and sadistic. Yeah, I'm admitting to it. And I think, you know, admitting to it is just one stuff because at least I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? If I wanted to go to jail, maybe I'm aware. Yes. That doesn't fucking make sense, man. So yeah, that's one of a punishment that I don't remember, but I think it's just, inside me, in my unconscious realm or unconscious forces. And and the symptom of my consciousness is me uh, getting anger issues, and I I hurt myself, and like it's like I just smash my keyboard when it's like when I get mad over a fucking game. I thought it was normal, but it's not. It's not just a keyboard that I want to smash. You know what I mean? So that's something, it really affected me in such a way. But I think that was the only punishment that they gave me. They're not really like the parents who would ground you for some reason. It's not really like that. You know what I mean? I am a weird kid, and in high school, yes, sure, sure, they were kind of strict in like curfew and like like going to places, going to dangerous places where uh may there might be dangerous stuff, but that's just normal protective parents. That's a normal protective parents trait. It's not really something. I was just really lonely. I didn't have friends. I still do, but you know what I mean. I'm older now, so I have to accept that. You know, for me to accept the individual that I am. That I got that from ego and archetype. So yeah, but this time, but this time in seventh grade, I think that was the break. Like I just blamed my parents for it. So I was in a band, right? I think, have I told you that before? Let me reminisce. Reminisce. Is that, you know what? Let's look it up because I'm not sure if it's like an actual word. Because reminiscing, yeah, reminisce. I don't think I have, but pretty much it was in a maladaptive daydream that I told the interviewer that. So it was seventh grade, and I was 12 years old. So that was 2015, right? And I'm born in 2003. So I was 12. Yeah, I was definitely 12. I know. My phone looks awful. It's still functional. It just looks like, it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. So I was 12 at the time in my seventh grade. So I was part of a band and I was a trombone. And we would practice every Saturday, and I that was the happiest time of my life. I could say that I was young, I had friends, I had a routine, I had something to do, I have a hobby, and that really developed me as a person at the time. But in eighth grade, they kind of disbanded the band because our teacher, or on his table, he's called the bandmaster. He's just one who taught us all, and uh, they kind of let him go because I think they they don't want to pay him anymore, and the band, us, the marching band, we don't really give back to the school since that was my first year. Like every member of the band, there was really no no older years. So it was just us, and it's just a bunch of seventh graders. So we can't really compete with other schools where they play on the in the mall in like Christmas, or they perform in like competitions with against other schools. But this particular time in seventh grade, uh, there's this marching. Yeah, I think we've been preparing our whole lives for that major marching event since uh, we just march inside the campus, inside the campus, yeah, in junior high school, and the campus is fairly small. It is big, but there's just this really big field uh, on the middle, pretty much. Like the buildings surround the field on the middle. So that's pretty much where we march. But this time we would march uh, on the streets of the city. Like I would say, like a couple kilometers. You know what I mean? So we prepared that, right? And it was a school day, and we were told to 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 wake up to for the roll call to be like before 6. Before 6, yes, like around 5. or before 7. Let's just say before 7 because yeah. And for some reason, my mother won't let me go because we didn't have a car back then. You know, we're not really like crazy rich and stuff. So I had to commute, and my mother would take me to where I would ride the tricycle. So she would not let me go that early. So we so so she just let me go around 6, and when I got in school, all of my band members already went off. My instrument was still in the covered court near the gate of the school, but they're already gone, and I did not know, for the fucking love of God, no, I did not know what to do. And 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 to fast forward, I just stayed there. I just fucking stayed there. For God's sake. It hurts, man. It fucking hurts. I was 12 years old, man, and now I'm fucking 21. It's like 9 years ago. Could you fucking imagine? Could you fucking imagine, man, how I didn't have any initiative because I was a child, but I had a phone, and I just stayed there, yes, hoping that they'll come back, and they did. They did come back for a couple of hours. I like 2 hours or three at most, and then they told me that why didn't you go to, like, there's another field or like this park in front of a school, and they kind of uh, built the formation on there, you know, and he was like, and one of the band members was like, why didn't you you know, you saw that we weren't here, so why did you go to the other field? I didn't knew, man. Like, shit. Like, people should fucking guide me, or you should have just stayed on the covered court so I could fucking see you, man. It's not my fucking fault. It really hurt me, you know. And here's what I fucking did. There's like this food, this pack food. It's Jollibee, and they gave me that, and I fucking threw it in the trash because I was so mad at them. I was so mad at myself, and I was kind of like a brat at the moment, but I was just really mad and hurt and embarrassed and felt fucking small because that was the only time that we get to march as a band. You know what I mean? And when they came back, I was like, "Where are we going to go back?" And they said no, because they were like, "I mean, we would if you were there, but since we're here, since we're back here, we're not going back." You know what I mean? Like, we're not even gonna bother going back since we're already back in the campus. You know, for you, how, you know, a 9 years younger of myself, how would I feel about that? And when they came back, it was time for the photo shoot. So I was only there for the photo shoot, and I wish I could show it to you. Yeah, let's. I'm not. I think it's definitely here. It's definitely in this device, I guess. Here it is, man. I know where it is because I keep showing this to people. Here, here is. Let me just zoom. So there's like, isn't, you know, there's like, let me count, like three margarets, three trumpets, one clarinet, two trombones. I was one of them. One bass drum. One, two, three, four, five xylophones, one alto saxophone, and our bandmaster has the, no, it's soprano saxophone, and the bandmaster is the alto, and is the bigger one. So you cannot see it, but yeah, you can see. I was, yeah, you can see. I mean, I'm this one. Yeah, that one. No, I'm actually this one. It's kind of inverted. You know what I mean? And to this day, that was the first time that I really felt rejected and alienated. I turned against my friends in like the older year because I was so embarrassed. I didn't knew what to do, man. Like shit. They couldn't wait for me. They couldn't, let me know. I'm just really hurt. I could cry right now, man. And when I came, when I went home, I was so mad. I threw a fit, a tantrum from uh to my parents and especially to my mom because I was like, that was the only time that we would get to be, as a band marching because we're a fucking marching band, and I couldn't because of you, man, because of you, mom. It really hurt me. Was it a punishment? No, but the punishment was how I felt so fucking alienated and mad at myself, at my mom, at my friends, for such an event. I really looked forward to to that day. You know, I couldn't even sleep. I slept so early. I was just really disappointed with my mom, and I think it's not. There's no grudge whatsoever. I was young, and I think that was just meant for me to that was the first time that was like, yeah, with my fucking luck, things happen to me with my luck. I've seen everything, man. I've seen every unfortunate event happen to me. Yeah, pretty much. So what can I do? Just fucking accept it, I guess. Cause just what? Because really, what can I fucking do? So yeah, this is a really personal question, and it's 22 minutes now. I was like, yeah, let's get this over with. But yeah, and after that, we never really did any marching outside of the school. And it was Christmas, and we kind of learned some few Christmas song. I pretty much remember or like still memorize every chord, both the melody for the trumpets and the clarinet and us. I think we're, what is it called? We're like the altos, we have different parts, but not like the melody really. So definitely not the alto. The bass, of course. You were trombone, so I guess we were that. And yeah, oh yeah, my hair is back to black, by the way, by Amy Winehouse. And let's see if it's really back to black. Not quite, since I think there's like a part of here it's still brown because I don't know, the shampoo, the hair blackening. It was a hair blackening shampoo, and I didn't really expect much from it, but it's pretty much black now. So yeah, in conclusion, it was just a turn of event. My mother was being reasonable, pretty much, because yeah, because at the time it was 2015. This it's really sketchy for a student to to go as early as 5:30 a.m. On the streets and go to school at the time. It is very reasonable. Now that I'm an adult, I would understand, but damn, for me it really had an effect that I would get disappointed at the people or disappointed at myself for letting that happen, or just disappointed but to everybody, since you know why must this happen to me? It's just me disconnecting to the people I know, isolating myself, because why must this fucking happen to me, man? I'm not wishing it to happen to others, but you know what I mean? Like, the life has been just getting erased out of me. It's just fucking testing me. Like, I'm fucking the strongest soldier that the universe has put me in this fucking planet. Like, damn, like chill the fuck out. So yeah, that's all for my story. So let's go. Bye.